Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and we are back for the F1 24 driver career mode for round number 8 for the Monaco Grand Prix, the crown jewel of F1, and one of the tracks that I'm not looking forward to because Monaco gives me so much anxiety, and especially this is the first Monaco race on wheels, so yeah, it's a brand new challenge for me, but we'll try our best anyways. But yeah, thank y'all for supporting the series. I appreciate this. Appreciate every single one of y'all that have been supporting the series. It's been truly an honor. Just thank everybody for the support. Obviously we're still checking career mode content out. I know my upload schedule is a bit off, but again, it's just this is something I do for fun, so I try my best to get some videos out, but obviously getting caught up in real life stuff is also important too. But yeah, so if you did not check out the last episode, please go check that out below. It was around Imola. Obviously, spoiler alert, pretty solid qualifying, but the race was crap, and that penalty did not help us. But anyways, let's take a look at the points now. Sitting P10, and with 10 points on the board. Not 10 points, 19 points on the board. But yeah, we're running a special helmet for Monaco, as we always do. We got a nice red and white helmet. I try to at least change up the helmet design a little bit. That helmet will get a design update soon. I'm gonna probably put some pink on it for the Alpine colors. But yeah, obviously, judging by where we stand in performance, we've been pretty competitive, I say. But again, Monaco is high downforce, and I'd say we're pretty strong on high downforce tracks, which is kind of weird, but I think this is a good weekend to capitalize. But we do have a weight reduction upgrade coming on, but one of the upgrades has failed, and I believe that is in durability. I don't know why Pierre's focusing on durability, but clearly he does. But that was a gearbox issue. I could just put that on. I have enough points, but I feel like I want to spend it somewhere else. But I mean, again, I feel like reliability would probably be pretty important, so, but again, I don't know what we'll do. But anyways, let's take a look at the performance index, and well, we're getting closer to the top 5, and we've closed that gap down to Mercedes once again, and also Aston, so we're going to be pretty competitive, I'd say, and we're pulling away from V-Carb and Williams. But once we get into the minor upgrades, I think we'll start seeing some upgrades fail. But practice is done, lots of resource points, getting our driver rating up, and well, it's time for Monaco. It's time for the crown jewel. First Monaco race on wheels, so let's go give it a go. But I'm excited. I love this track. Giving the team some good luck hugs and some good wishes as I go around the crown jewel. And Monaco has never always been my best friend in the games. Obviously in F1 23 I had a pole position around here in the My Team career mode, so maybe we can hopefully redo that once again. But yeah, like I said, Monaco, very challenging track. And again, it's very important to get this track right, and especially so the walls are so close. You want to make this track as wide as possible for you, but also you don't want to think about the barriers. You just want to think about everything else. So we're coming across the checker flag now, and that's a P5 for the first lap. That's not a grid lap. That was kind of a slow lap, but it looks like someone, Nico Hülkenberg, he's crashed, and he's out of qualifying. Must have crashed by the Nouvelle chicane. So yeah, we'll go for another run. We had enough fuel for 2 laps. Purple sector 2 though. Not so good sector 1, really struggling through sector 1 just a little bit, but here we go, cross checker flag now for the end of, well, for the end run of Q1, and that's just P3, so that's a pretty good lap. I'll take that, and we're safe. We're safe as we go P2. We went again on the U set, and well, we're in the Q2. That was pretty easy. We're looking pretty good. Obviously, qualifying has been. We've been improving a lot in our qualifying pace, I will say that, but there's your bottom 5, the 2 Kick Saubers, the 2 Haas's, and one of the Williams. Logan Sargent is out of qualifying. Yuki Tsunoda, Daniel Ricciardo. Ricciardo, the well, Monaco expert. It's clearly not, as he's down there. But yeah, Q2 now. We went out for 2 laps, and we did 2 laps because we actually invalidated the first run. So we go again, and time to go again, and especially through here, look at the way we're chugging the car in the corner. heading through the swimming pool chicane. I mean, we're chucking the car in there, heading through Rasgas, and now heading down into the final, the main straightaway as we come across checkered flag. Where we're going to put us? That puts us P3, and that is safe. That is safe unless we go for another run. I guess we're going for a third run. We had enough fuel, but I think we're in. I don't think we need to really improve. And we're safe as we go P4, and we're in the Q3. And my teammate Pierre, he's in the Q3. Finally, Pierre's getting some luck on his side. Obviously, as I'm recording this, Pierre just announced a contract extension with Alpine. So, congrats to Pierre. But anyways, yeah, we're looking pretty good, which is good. But Verstappen is clearly in the league of its own. But there's your bottom five. Piastri and Alonso are both out. And even Lance Stroll, I could care less for. But anyways, that's actually a shocker. There's kind of a bit of a mixed up grid here as Tsunoda gets through and also Gasly got through, which I guess the biggest surprise maybe could be Tsunoda getting into that RB. But he had a pretty good run, I will say that. But anyways, here we go. For the final run here in Q3, we're only going to do one lap. I don't think we'll have enough for two, so we go ahead and we go again. Let's take a lap here around Monaco, obviously. Very challenging track, heading down towards the casino through turn 4, and yeah, you want to get so close to the walls, but you also want to make the car just fit right heading through Mirabeau, and yeah, you want to make this track as wide as possible. You don't want to think about the walls. You just want to get close as you can to them. You want to open up every single corner, and you just want to make it. You want to make it through good, heading through Portier or Esteban Ocon corner, and thankfully Pierre doesn't have to deal about Esteban Ocon, as we're a much cleaner teammate. But heading through the Nouvelle chicane, I love the Nouvelle chicane, but I thought I cut the track there a little bit, but you can cut that chicane and gain a lot of time heading now through Quebec and obviously and swim pool chicane. But look at we're so strong, and you can throw the car in there. That corner is so satisfying. But then we're about a second up on this lap. This could be pole position. We set a purple sector 2. Heading into the last corner now. Are we going to get pole position here around Monaco? We got a minute 42 left, but here we go. Cross the checkered flag we go. Is this P1? No, it's not. It's P2. We had a run, but it wasn't good enough. But we missed out by 2/1000ths of a second. That was so close. We gave it our all, but it was clearly not good enough. What a lap, though, but that sets us up perfectly for the race, though. I will take that. I am not mad about that. I will take that.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That's how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco, then, is not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo. And although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Cowboy completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Perez, Leclerc, Hamilton, Sainz, Norris, Gasly, Russell, Tsunoda, Oscar Piastri, Stroll, Albon, Ricciardo, Fernando Alonso, Bottas, Magnussen, Joe, Sargent, and Nico Hülkenberg rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? what do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
Mark, I don't even think the DRS is even useful around here, mate. The DRS is crap. But welcome to the grid for 39 laps around Monaco, and like I said, very good qualifying. But it looks like we're going aggressive. We're going mediums, and we're going to start in the mediums, and then we're going to go to the hard. I think that just is the best bet. But again, it's going to be very keen to get Verstappen down into turn number 1, heading through Saint-Deval. But here we go for the 5 red lights here around Monaco. 39 laps, it's the crown jewel of racing. Let's hope to make our dreams come true as we win Monaco. Lights out and away we go. That's the goal, but we get a great start ahead of Verstappen. Verstappen's got the inside line, though. We got the outside line. We make the move done. We get around the outside. We take the lead of the Monaco Grand Prix on lap 1, and we now have to try to pull a gap from Verstappen, but what a run down in turn number 1, and that helped us out a lot. We go through very wide, heading through Massenet down into the Casino Square, but man, that was crucial to get ahead. The tires are a bit cold, way too cold, as we've lost the car a little bit in the exit on the entries down. But yeah, like I said, very bad luck up through that corner, but we able to make the dreams come true, and we got ahead of Verstappen. Verstappen did not get a good start as he's side by side with Leclerc and Perez as they're down the inside, heading through the tunnel now as they go. But yeah, the tires are very cold. The tires weren't warm up very well heading down through there as we headed off. We hit the outside wall. We damaged the front wing, but it's not too bad. So we keep going. But yeah, look at these tires. Those tires are cold as hell. So we have to be very careful on lap 2 to make sure that the tires get warmed up, which they should be completely warmed up by the end or heading through Casino down into the hairpin. But yeah, it's what you expect though. Monaco's very slow through the corners. But yeah, as we head around through here, as we're going to complete a lap around Monaco. I think we touched the outside wall there once again, but yeah, we have gotten some front wing damage, but it's not bad. It's actually pretty good. But Verstappen's in the pits. Verstappen is in the pits. I don't know what happened to him. This is clearly an unscheduled pit stop, as did he hit the wall? Did we make contact? I don't think we made contact with him. I don't think we did. He must have hit the outside wall or something, because he's got front wing damage. And Verstappen is already in the bin on lap 2 in Monaco, and he's already in hell. And that looks like a race over moment for him. But lap 2 now, we now have to focus ahead. But Charles Leclerc down the inside with this great defense as we made okay, now we made some contact. He might have some front wing damage. I think that might have been too aggressive there through that side, but we keep going. Leclerc sitting one down the inside completely, and Perez now takes the fast lap of 114.2. I expect them to be a lot quicker than me. Like I said, first Monaco race on wheel, so my nerves are up pretty high, but Verstappen absolutely a 111.7. I mean, clean air. What do you expect out of that Red Bull? But man, what a start we had. But Pierre Gasly is this is not looking good, and Pierre is out of the Grand Prix already on lap 5. Another engine issue for the Frenchman. God damn it. Anyways, let's keep going. Alpine is already, man, the DNFs that Gasly has had, I'm really starting to feel bad for him, because he don't deserve that. And already that's just heartbreaking, and especially for Pierre, man. He's had probably the worst luck on the grid, and yeah, that's just not good. So yeah, we keep going though. At least one Alpine's out. I don't know if I should be worried, considering that I'm in the other Alpine, but hopefully no issues. But there's definitely gonna be something with tensions down there if Alpine are just sabotaging Pierre's car. But we keep going. And look at the train that we got behind us. We got basically the whole train behind us. But again, we're able to pull away from Leclerc through some of the corners, especially the middle sector. It's where we're strongest, which is really, really, really weird heading into the hairpin through Mirabeau and Portier. That's where we're strong. And heading down to the tunnel through Nouvelle, it's just the strongest part Considering to the first corner, though, we're just not that quick. But obviously, Leclerc can get pretty close through the swimming pool chicane. So it helps him out a lot, but for me, I can't really. I mean, if he just stays in the dirty air, it's not like Leclerc can get past. But again, we have to pray that he pits when I pit. But on lap 12 now, Leclerc's got some front wing damage. Look at that front wing. He's lost an end plate. That might have been the contact that me and him made on lap 2. I didn't expect him to send it. I feel like that send was just kind of stupid from Leclerc, but I guess it was aggressive. I mean, he just doesn't want to sit behind us because he knows his pace is quicker. Obviously, if Leclerc gets ahead, I mean, that man's going to be clear of clean air, and we don't want him to get cleaner. But let's take an update on Verstappen, though. He's just in a boat. He's just stuck behind the 2 Saubers and the Haas's, and that's not really helping him. But yeah, very, very wide through the Grand Hotel. But we have an issue, and our DRS has went kaboom. Not like we really need it anyways, considering that we're leading. Unless we lap a back marker. But on lap 16 now, pit window opens about next lap. But like I said, I mean, it's just been like this the entire race. It's just a massive train. And again, pit window is open. But yeah, this is going to be very crucial. Perez is on hards. Hamilton is on hards. Verstappen is guaranteed to make another pit stop. But Leclerc, like I said, I thought Leclerc would have to come in, and he is going to come in. But Sainz now, he's going to be stuck behind Perez. But if Perez has clean air, we don't know how good his pace is, and he could overcut us if that's possible. I doubt it, but it could be possible heading into lap 17. But we get ahead of Leclerc, and we get what we want, and we're gonna get back ahead. We're in provisional the lead, considering where Perez ends up. But if Perez comes into the box now, I think he might get us. So outlap critical. Outlap is critical. And especially around here, around Monaco, the car feels good. But again, the nerves are up pretty high. You don't want to make a mistake. You want to make your car wide, and that's the goal around Monaco. But again, very cold, hard tires. We lock up through there. We've really been locking up a lot through that corner, so it's not really helping us. But Nico Hulkenberg, he's on the hards. He's going long. Leclerc, did he change that front wing? No, he didn't. Leclerc didn't change the front wing. He's keeping going. So clearly the damage is not that bad, but on lap 20, Hulkenberg is right there. And Perez has not came into the pits. None of those guys in the top 5 on the hard tires, obviously from Hulkenberg, they have not come into the pits. Sargent, he's about to be almost a lap down. That's embarrassing. But anyways, yeah, they have not come into the pits. So it's very challenging, but we're all over the back of Nico Hulkenberg, and this is not going to help us because we need to get around Hulkenberg as fast as we can. It's difficult to pass in Monaco. We need to send one down the inside. Great opportunity here, but again, we're just not close enough. So I have to debate if I'd want to do it through Nouvelle, heading through the swimming pool chicane. I'm thinking about a juicy send into, I say juicy. I'm thinking about a massive send down through Nouvelle chicane. Mainly because I think I need to make a move done, and I need to get around Hulkenberg as fast as we can. But look at the speed. We're dumping hot lap. We go down the inside, but the Haasi's got the outside. But we make it right. Hulkenberg cuts the chicane. That should be a penalty, Brian. But we're still side by side. Who's gonna get head through to back around the inside? We got the inside. Hulkenberg goes around the outside. We get head to back, and Leclerc pounces on Hulkenberg, and he gets around him once again. So look at us go. Is now heading through P7 and P8. That was crucial as we hit the outside wall there. No front wing damage. We kissed it just a little bit. But, man, that was close. But Hamilton has came into the pits. But we're going to get ahead of Hamilton. This has actually helped us out a lot. Because I don't think Perez is going to get us. I don't think he's going to get us through this next pit stop window if he pits this lap. If it's Perez and Russell or Ricardo, I think those 3 will be next to pit. And, well, it's unless a red flag comes out, which please don't. This is helping us out a lot. Russell comes in, Perez comes in, Ricardo comes in, and the other RB, and we now capitalize on this. They come in, we push completely. And again, you can push on the hard tires a lot, but then we get a track limits warning there. But if we push completely, this is gonna help us out a lot here. We're gonna get ahead, and we're gonna take back the lead in Monaco on lap 23. This is going as I want it to be. And Charles Leclerc is all over the back of us. And look at that gap that Nico created from holding Norris up. 4 seconds is the gap. But I think Norris will easily catch up to us considering that we're not very good in the Alpine. But anyways, man, we have just made this strategy out perfectly. but this is a great opportunity for us. We could possibly get a win here in Monaco if we play the cards right. And it is going very well. But at this point, I'm running my own pace. I'm not worried about the gap behind us. If Leclerc doesn't be aggressive, I gotta watch out for Leclerc to send it. But if he doesn't get close, Leclerc is kind of in a difficult spot, and it's not helping him out a lot. And again, we're just nursing the car, we're managing the tires, and again, we're not pushing much. We don't have to. We're sitting P1. We can hold up this gap as much as we can, and we won't have to worry about it. I mean, maybe helps the midfield out a little bit, but again, I'm not really worried about Leclerc's pace. If he can't send it, he can't send it. Obviously, the DRS, it again through the main straight. I mean, he can't. The DRS is not very good, and even if you go around there, you think about it, you gotta get really close. But the dirty air is also very powerful, so it's not helping him out a lot. And he can't even get close to save his life. He couldn't even get close. So again, we're just sitting perfectly. This is great for me. But heading through lap 27, I mean, we are sitting really good through approaching 10 laps to go. Monaco is a challenging track, but we're just surviving very well, and I'm very happy because, again, I was not looking forward to Monaco. I mean, I don't look forward to Monaco anyways. Again, this track is historic, but for me, your nerves are up pretty high, and for me, saying this is my first race on wheel, it's a bit challenging, you know what I mean, for someone. But we gotta, VSC deployed. I don't know what happened there. It looks like maybe someone had an off. Someone must have broken a front wing, but VSC deployed, so now this is just gonna stack up the grid completely, and we gotta watch out for the delta because we don't want to speed. But anyways, VSC ending about a lap later. Someone must have crashed around the outside wall or something, but heading into back at the green flag and through Piratella, next heading through Portier. We're sitting pretty good. Obviously, like I said, Norris is, with Leclerc so far behind, it doesn't help him out a lot. So that's kind of the struggle. I'm on lap 33 now. Leclerc, he's got to be getting frustrated now. I mean, the hometown hero, he just can't get around us. But look at the gap that we pulled. We pulled a decent gap. And I don't know if Leclerc is struggling with an issue or his tires are not very good. Maybe he's pushing too much, but he just can't get close. And with 2 laps to go now, we got rear wing damage. Well, not rear wing damage. We got a issue with the DRS once again. So DRS issues once again, but we are sitting very, very, very well, and I'm very excited because heading now approaching the last lap, we could be victorious here in Monaco if we play the cards right. But we survived 37 laps. Monaco, you need so much focus, especially on the sim rig. My foot was shaking. I mean, Monaco has always been a track I've always struggled with, but it looks like everything is going the right as we want. We got to make through the last lap clean, but final lap here around Monaco, the crown jewel of racing. We managed to hold on, and especially in an Alpine, which shouldn't even be that competitive. Oh my God, we almost put the car in the wall. But like I said, the amount of tires I've saved, I wasn't pushing at all. I barely was pushing. I mean, I was just kind of keeping my own pace, but we have pulled a tremendous gap ahead of Leclerc. Now we're really just going for it now. But again, I'm not even jumping on my overtake, but Logan Sargent, he is a lap down, and we have lapped our fellow American, but we are sitting very well. I guess at this point, I got to push the last lap because that's what you do, but man, what a race. To hold on around this place for 39 laps with Leclerc all over the back of us. Obviously, DRS is not very there's not really opportunities for DRS, but Leclerc gave it his all the entire day, but we have been able to survive. We had a great pit stop, no bid from Alpine, but we're gonna come across checkered flag now, and we're gonna get our first win with Alpine. We win Monaco. Let's go.
Yes, guys, yes! Come on, boys! Oh, superb driving. That is the race win, my friend. Well done.
That's it then for another nail-biting Monaco Grand Prix. We were on the edge of our seats the whole time, but they've come through to take a stunning victory. Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Oh, I'm so happy. This was so challenging. I cannot tell you, man. My first race, like, on the wheel, like, it was, I've been a controller player for so long, but man, that was so challenging. And again, Monaco, you need a lot of focus, because you just need to be like, okay, I need to, you know, do it my all. And again, once you can manage your own pace, I mean, you can't, again, we managed the pace, and we've been able, and I've been really getting really better around Monaco over the past couple of years, where I've been really quick around here. So again, this track has been becoming slowly one of my best circuits, I guess you could say. Not really. I think my best circuit is probably Singapore, I'd say. But yeah, that, man, I'm so happy. And to win in an Alpine, to take Enstone back to P1. I think the last win Alpine got was probably Hungary. It was probably Hungaroring 2021, I think. To win here is incredible. But that surely has put our name for hopefully a top drive for next season. That name has got to be floating around. I think that performance, I might have to stop talks with VCARB, because I don't think we're going to really go for VCARB. I think I want a top team. I mean, I could even stay at Alpine if I wanted to, but again, we just have to weigh out our options and see what happens. But yeah, Pierre Gasly, not a good weekend for him. A really just difficult weekend for him. My general, just again, he's nothing he can really do, really, with engine issues. And again, it's just been a bad look for Alpine, for mainly Pierre Gasly. From my side, what a result. And well, that's P9 in the championship. So we showed up. We still got to focus on consistency, but if we can keep, I wouldn't say P1 results, but if we can keep getting points, which is challenging, it could be a good step. So yeah, I'm very happy with that. We move up into P6. We're pulling away from Kick Sauer. We're slowly going to be challenging Aston in the future. But yeah, well, that's all I got in today's video. Thank you all for watching this video. But man, I'm so happy. And so we get ready for Canada. Again, another street circuit, so we'll see what happens. But we've been pretty strong around the street circuit, so we keep it in a go. But thank y'all for watching this video. Man, I'm happy. I'm gonna go celebrate. Not really, but yeah. Thank y'all for watching this video. Thank y'all for supporting this series. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love you all. Thank y'all for supporting me. But thank y'all for watching this video. Have a good rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the next one.